Hold up.
Yeah.
So this is why y'all got Gil not on the show, because y'all all said y'all piece. I say my piece. Y'all got pushed back against my piece.
No, I was trying to get some clarification because of what you said.
Yeah.
So you said those things. So I need clarification on what you said.
Well, you got clarification. We just said the same thing over again. We just reiterated what I said. I'm not changing what I said.
Yo, what's the word, man? McCants said he didn't had enough of people coming and talking to him crazy. He finally standing up for himself. It also looks like Gil ducked the show today because I'm sure McCants had a few words for him too. But McCants was definitely tripping on this pod. He did say some out of line things. Josiah asked them about how they felt about Shai tying Wilt Chamberlain's most 20-point consecutive games. And let's take a look at what Shai had to say.
Impressive as it seems, I think that his work has definitely been put to the test. He's been able to be consistent in 20-point games. I think he's found a formula to be able to do that. But my question is, in 2 years, he's been able to do 126 straight games. So I think that back in the day, even with Kevin Durant's record, I think if guys were actually privy to these type of records, I think they would continue to be a little bit longer. I don't think guys was really paying attention to it. I think that they put this into our faces to be able to acknowledge it. Because he can actually miss tonight and actually come back and do it again.
Yeah.
Right? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not one of those records that's out of reach for anybody. I think that if you're consistently understanding that you need to go get 20 for your team to win, I think that regardless if you're paying attention to it or not, you're going to go out there and break a record. I think that in the back of his mind, he just got to be consistent with, his team winning. I think that's what he's been doing. I don't think he went out there and said, I'm going to go break this record. I think his team needs him to be this consistent, averaging more than 20 a game every single night. And that's a testament to itself, not just the record. It's just his understanding of what his team needs of him. And I think that if other players play like that, they could be going for that same record because they know that their team needs them just as much. So congratulations on the record, but it's not as impressive to me simply because I know that there are other guys other than himself that can go chase that, just being consistent. But for him, he's the most. That's why he's the MVP, because he goes out there and he knows what he means to his team. So without the praise or the criticism, I just want him to continue doing what he do.
Man, this is where you needed Gil, because Rashad slick hating like that wasn't cool at all. He made it seem like scoring 20 every night was just automatic, and all you had to do was just put your mind to it. Man, that's super disingenuous. Shout out to Shai. Hopefully he can go out and score 20 again so he can break the record. There's no reason for all the woulda, coulda, shoulda.
Tell me, hold on. So you mean to tell me that the other guys that scored 20 points consistently, that average 20, they don't know that their team need them to average 20 to win? Is that what you're saying?
No, that's not what I'm saying.
So what are you saying? That's exactly what you said. But please read.
Not what I said at all.
That is what you said.
No, it's not. You did not repeat what I just said. You just made your own shit up.
No, you said if other guys knew that their team needed them as much to score 20 as he did, then they would do it. That's what you said. So it's just as important to them to score 20. Their team need them to score 20 in order to win.
So if they were consistent with scoring over 20 points a game, they would not go under. They would not go under 20.
So you think they do it on purpose?
No, I'm saying if they were cognitive of it, that my team needs me to score 20 points, they would score 20.
So you don't think they tried?
No.
You don't think God?
So hold on. So go look at the.
No, I don't. But look, I just wanted to say
if you average 25,
but hold up.
25
Hold up.
Yeah.
So this is why y'all got Gil not on the show, because y'all all said y'all piece. I say my piece. Y'all got pushed back against my piece.
No, I was trying to get some clarification because of what you said.
Yeah.
So you said those things. So I need clarification on what you said.
Well, you got clarification. We just said the same thing over again. We just reiterated what I said. I'm not changing what I said.
I didn't ask you to change what you said. I was giving you the clarification because you said it wasn't important to them guys.
No, I didn't say it wasn't important. I said that they would do it more.
The guys that averaged 20, if they knew that their team needed them to average 20 to win, they wouldn't do it. That's what you
They
said.
would do it more. They would score at 20 or more every night.
So how do they average 20 then, Rashad?
Yeah. We just went over the averages.
So how do they average 20?
They can score 40 one night. They can score 10 one night. It balances out to 20.
But they average 20 though, right?
But Victor Wembanyama averaged 25 points a game. He had 10 or less in 7 games.
And he averaged his average.
25.
So that's his average. So
right. If he were privy to saying to himself, I need to score 20 a game every single night, he would do that. 20 points. He would never go under 10.
So why does he average 25? You didn't think why does he average 20? Why does he average 25?
If Kevin Durant was privy to this record, he would have never went under 20 a game.
Look, bro, I love KD. He's one of the best scorers ever. But it's been a lot of players in the league over the years. And Shai is the only other player to reach this milestone. We don't know what players would have done if they knew about the record, if they didn't know about the record. But we do know now that they know about the record. So let's see if somebody try to go out and put up those 20 points for 2 years like Rashad McCants claimed that they would have did. Now they have the opportunity to try to chase that stat. Let's see who does it.
He never scored less than 20 points.
So what's his career average?
You don't think KD knew that?
Hold on. What's his career average?
I don't think KD do that because he would have broke the record.
No, knew that. You don't think he?
I don't think he knew that because he would have broke the record.
But there's so many other variables.
And try to play his game every night. What is his career average? Since y'all brought Kevin Durant up, what is Kevin Durant's career average of points?
26.
I think
so you don't think that he thinks that his team needs his 26?
It's not about what I think.
That's what you said.
It's not about what I think.
That's what you said.
Can he do it?
KD averages 27.2 points per game for his career.
If KD was privy to this record and said, man, I'm going to make sure I don't go under 19, he could break the record.
So guys don't have off-shoot nights, Rashad?
Yeah. Yes, they have off-shoot nights, obviously.
Okay, cool. All right.
How many guys get to shoot 30 times a night?
And that's what's wrong with basketball fans today. Everything is negative. Anything a player does is always discredited. It's comparison after comparison after comparison. Everybody's just hate watching. I don't even think people like basketball nowadays. They just have favorite players. That's why they don't appreciate greatness when it isn't their guy doing it. If it's another player that they don't care for, it's just whatever. Man, we got to do better as fans. But McCants didn't just take an L this show. I do got to give him credit. He was adamant about Jayson Tatum returning from his Achilles injury. And I ain't going to lie, I was against it. But JT showed up and filled up that stat sheet.
Hey, chat, let's congratulate Rashad on his opinion becoming true. Because all that full circle shit, all that, it all was based on an opinion, y'all. So just let's congratulate Rashad on his, so he can feel like, he won something today.
No. Let's just put the tombstones in the chat. That's what we do. Remember that?
It was an opinion.
Let's put the tombstones in the chat.
It was an opinion we all gave on the couch on what Josiah asks us what we think about Jayson Tatum return. We gave an opinion.
Swaggy, they fought us tooth and nail, didn't they?
Therefore, it was an opinion.
Right.
We thought that he should wait because it was an injury. We asked Brandon because he had the injury. So let's say congratulations to Rashad because we all gave an opinion, and his opinion became that Jayson Tatum made it back.
But
now,
we get to celebrate. Y'all need to watch us do this. Watch us do our dance.
What is the celebration?
Watch us do our dance. We was right. Watch us do our dance.
Like you doing the half circle.
We was right. It's a half spin. Half spin, full spin.
Okay, now I got the full circle.
I don't get it.
Too far and few in between. Too far and few in between when niggas think they want to be right about something.
No, we are right.
I was right.
And why
It was an
Why?
opinion.
Why everybody mad when we right? It's okay.
That's crazy.
No,
Nobody
It's
said
who's
I'm
crazy.
mad?
not. Nobody said
Like you're
y'all
Who
did
is
trying to
that.
bring
mad?
down my rightness. Like I'm not
Man,
trying
You're
to
not.
put down my rightness.
You
man,
wasn't right.
whole
You
nigga
gave an
didn't show up
opinion.
today because he's getting tired of me being right. He like, I'm tired of this
No,
nigga
that's
being right.
between you and
I
him.
ain't
That's
showing up
between you
no
and.
more.
Hey man, even the broken clock is right twice a day. Rashad was downplaying Shai, and so far he's been right about the Tatum return. And only time will tell if that was the correct decision. But that's all for this video. Let me know in the comments if you agree or disagree with McCants that Shai's 20-point streak is not all that, and somebody else will come along and beat it. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe. Appreciate you for watching. Catch you next time. Peace.